up? It's Adrienne, Finch here, and we have a lovely guest. Nicole is here right now with me.
Hello.
So we are doing another lovely collab. This one's a little bit different than normal. We love to do life hacks, and this time we're getting down to the nitty-gritty of business and money and mindset training, and that's something I've been really passionate about lately, and Nicole has such a good mindset on life, is so positive. We chat about this all the time. So we just figured it would be a really good collab for us both to kind of come on here, talk about this, and really get you guys going, feeling motivated and inspired. And in this video, we're really just gonna show you how to 100% guarantee that you can achieve every single goal that you make. So this is kind of essentially episode 1 in my little money and mindset series that I'm gonna be doing on my channel. So welcome, subscribe if you haven't already, if you're new, and give it a thumbs up. On Nicole's channel,
I kind of just like went into the nitty-gritty of what my slime business is about, and I tried to apply that with Adrienne into how that can apply to your own business. If you have your own small thing you want to start yourself, I made that more of a bigger thing than a slime shop.
Like the first steps in kind of starting a business.
Yeah,
a successful
definitely.
business. So go check out her video. It'll be linked down below. Subscribe to her, of course. And without anything else to say, let's get into the video.
Let's go.
Okay, you guys, so in order to figure out how you can guarantee that you will achieve all of your goals, we need to first briefly discuss why is it that we fail at achieving our goals. What's ironic to me is that we set our goals for the most part, unless you work at a company where they give you goals you have to hit, but we set goals for ourselves because it's fun to have something you're working towards, right? But what is so ironic about that is that when you don't hit those goals, you feel like a failure, you feel down, you're pissed at yourself, when it's like you set that goal. So you're just setting yourself up for failure, and it is self-sabotaging. It is completely ruining your mood and all of that. So I think the first step is understanding why that is. In order for us to achieve our goals, we need to redefine what a goal is. Okay, Nicole, like when you think about setting a goal for yourself, what does that goal usually look like? Is it like an amount of money? Is it a certain benchmark you want to hit? Is it a process? Like,
yeah, I feel like I have gotten kind of lazy with goal setting and such, but I remembered it like distinctly setting a goal for myself in 2016. By the end of the year, I wanted to hit like 10,000 on my channel. I wanted to like hit that goal.
Yeah.
So I was like, okay, cool, that's my goal. And then every month I would like to track what I was currently at on my channel.
did you hit that?
I did hit my goal. I like surpassed it, which was so crazy. I had this goal, like for sure I was like, cool, I want to hit this, and I would just try to like visualize it all the time, like how cool that would be to hit like 10K on my channel. At the time I had like 4K, so I was like, 10K is a cool thing to hit. I just wanted to hit a new goal.
But like the lesson in that is, so first of all, not everyone fails at achieving their goals. Like you shouldn't fail at them. But what I'm hearing from you is two things. One, you really visualized and manifested that goal. Like you thought about it every single day. You knew, you had the faith, and you knew you were gonna hit that. You did everything in your power to get there. Like you didn't give up. So these are all things that, by the way, I would love to chat about in future videos. We just like don't have enough time here, but that's awesome. I mean, like you were beyond successful. It went above and beyond your goal. And like, I think that part of that does have to do with your mindset and your work ethic and things like that, which we can talk about. So for me too, my goals are typically benchmarks, whether it means an amount of money, an amount of subscribers, or a physical thing. And you know, sometimes I hit them and sometimes I don't. But I remember in the beginning of 2017 setting a bunch of goals that I didn't end up hitting. It was like hit 500,000 subscribers, like start a gaming channel, do all the, I don't know, like I don't even like gaming. But what I realized is that those goals were so empty. It was like hit 500,000 subscribers, but I wasn't thinking of what does it take to get there? What do I need to do? What's the actual action plan? I just thought I want to hit 500,000. That is visualizing and that's good, but I more was like scared of failure the whole time. I wasn't thinking I can do this. I'm doing this. So that's a whole nother thing. So for me, something that's worked very well is instead of having your goal be that end result, so 500,000 subscribers, instead you start at that end result and you work backwards, but you make your goals along the way be each step in that action plan that's going to get you to that goal. So that way at the end of every day, you've achieved something. You checked off something on that list that's going to take you on your way to that goal. Then you literally can't fail. Because all you need to do is show up and do what you set out to do. So one like strategy that I love to use is kind of like creating a set of 3 goals that are all for the same goal. So let's say, like, what's something that you want? Just name anything, and I'm just gonna make an example.
1 million followers on YouTube.
Okay, 1 million followers on YouTube. Personally, since you're like kind of close already, I think that's like a pretty realistic goal. So what I like to do is I like to take whatever goal it is and break it into 3. The first one is the crazy goal. So this is what people would say like, you're insane. So let's say 10 million subscribers in the next 3 months. people would be like, you're insane, right?
Like Jake Paul, who only him.
And then we make the second one be kind of the safety goal. So it's like, what's the lowest possible thing that you'd be really happy with, whether it's money, subscribers. So like, what's the lowest amount, let's say in the next month, of subscriber gain that you'd be happy with?
If I hit like 850,000, like 850, if I were to grow like 10,000 from what I have right now, I should be like,
great,
good.
Okay, so 10,000 more subscribers in the next month is your like safety goal.
Yeah.
So then we need to find that middle ground of like, all right, 10 million is completely unrealistic.
Yeah.
A 10,000 in the next month is definitely doable.
Yeah.
And then I think hitting 1 million could happen.
Yeah.
It's a lot for 1 month, but it definitely could happen. So that's kind of your like your reach goal, but it's also realistic.
Definitely.
You're not giving up that crazy goal, but you're also making it realistic for yourself. You're not setting the bar so high that you just literally can't hit it, but you're still visualizing that. So overall, you're still like in the mindset of I want 10 million subscribers. So you can practice that. Okay, so once you define what your goals are, you start at the end result and you work your way backwards, because like I mentioned before, you're now gonna make your goals the process, the inspired action to get there, not the actual end result. Okay, so let's take Nicole's goal of 1 million subscribers, hitting 1 million subscribers in the next month or 2 months, whatever. I said a month. So let's work our way backwards. In order to hit 1 million subscribers, what needs to happen? And think very, very basic. Like what literally needs to happen?
I need to post videos on my channel.
But even before that, what actually, for that to happen, how many people need to hit subscribe?
Literally like 100,000 plus people need to press subscribe to my channel.
Okay, so you need like, let's say 100,000 more subscribers. Okay, so then how do you get 100,000 more people to see your channel and want to push subscribe? And I think that's what you were about to say.
And then then post videos, like keep posting videos.
And like being consistent, and what other things you do, you like promote your videos and you post on other social media.
Yeah. Keep promoting videos.
Because then people will see it and click subscribe.
Yeah. When I had my goal to reach 10,000 by the end of 2016, when it was like mid-April, I honestly got kind of annoyed that I wasn't growing much, and that's when I like kind of like shifted my work ethic a little bit. And I remember I posted like this 1 week, like every single day in the middle of like April, tried like literally anything. I kind of just said, okay, what I'm doing right now is being steady. It's not like nothing like crazy's happening from it, but I was like, at this point I have nothing to lose. Like my channel's not moving anyways. So I kind of just said like, screw it, and I started posting a ton of videos, and this is when my channel started to like take off. Like it's when I said like, screw it, I'm gonna just try anything.
See, and you know why that is? It's because humans are so afraid of taking risks and they don't have faith, but you have faith that if you order a package on Amazon, it's gonna show up at your house, right? But you don't have faith that if you take a risk on your channel, it's just gonna work. So the second you say, you know what, I don't care, whatever, that's when it happens, because you've let go of this like fear and this risk that you're trying to take, and you just let go of it, and it happened. And honestly, this is why I respect you so much, because I think something I struggle with is the total opposite of that, where when I'm not doing well, instead I like pull back and I'm like, well, I don't even know what videos to make because none of them are doing well, versus, oh, whatever, I'll just make anything. And it wasn't until like a month ago when I was like, or a couple weeks ago when I was like, oh my God, literally screw it. I'm gonna do whatever I want, because it's actually, there's nothing to lose, like you said. So then something I like to do from there is kind of develop this 30, 60, 90 plan, or I also sometimes do 1 year, 5 year. 30 would be like the first 30 days, and then 60 days, 90 days. But also this really goes down to like each day. So like, what can Nicole do each day to take those steps? It would be like planning videos, getting supplies for videos, filming videos, editing videos, posting videos. So every day she has these little steps, and those are all helping to achieve that goal. So even if she's not on day one crossing off that goal, she's crossing off that goal of accomplishing that step in the plan. So the more that you define these steps and you cross these off, you feel, oh, I succeeded, I accomplished something, which makes you feel happy and positive, which gives you the momentum to keep going, versus at the end of every day being like, I still don't have 1 million subscribers, I still don't have 1 million. That's negative, and it brings you down, and it makes you not be able to achieve that, because you're not taking the right steps. And you're not having the right attitude. No goal is possible to achieve without taking inspired action. And that is basically what I was just talking about, but just kind of summed up in one sentence. Like, you cannot achieve any goal without taking action. So you can manifest and visualize and think all you want, but unless you take inspired action and continue to just chug along, you will not hit your goal. So if you can understand that, you will completely be set up for success. Sometimes inspired action comes from manifestation or visualizing. Like these steps come to you.
It really does hit you. Like when you feel the action, like all of a sudden it hits you like out of nowhere, but you have to be like trying to think of an idea possibly, but then it'll come to you. I feel like it always does, as long as you're like constantly like visualizing, like my bike for example, like visualizing the goal and what you want, and things that will lead you to that goal will come to you, and you'll be like, where did that come from? How did that happen? But it's just because it's just your mind is looking for it almost.
Exactly.
But I love this.
I know, me too.
I'm like getting inspired, low-key.
So my last little tip is kind of just a bonus little thing you can do for anyone out there like trying to be more successful with your business or in school or start a business or anything like that. Something that I've really started to do is first I go to Amazon and look up the top 10 books in this industry. I'm gonna try to read all those books. I also look up the top 10 blogs or articles written about these topics. And then I also look at like the top comments on those articles, because we're looking for patterns here, right? And we're looking to learn things that a lot of people are talking about and find that need that people have. So then after that, I like to find kind of the top 10 like influencers in the industry, and not necessarily influencers like us, but like who's a really well-known or famous like mindset coach, or who, you know, like Tony Robbins, I don't know, people like that. And then I just try to like study as much as I can, and I think the number one thing, you guys, that's gonna help you succeed is like always being open to learning. I think so many people, even when they're on the top, start shutting off their brains to like learning from other people. Yeah, and it's like you always can learn more, and you can learn from people less successful than you. You can learn from people more successful than you. Everyone has something to offer you. So as a quick wrap up, we'll just say what we kind of went through. Number one, goals do not define you, and if you are failing at hitting your goals, then all you need to do is redefine them. So number two, make your goal your action plan and the steps in your action plan rather than just that end result. You will absolutely hit each one. You will feel so much more accomplished, positive, successful, definitely, etc. Number three, start at the end and work backwards in order to figure out what that action plan is. And number four, map out a 30, 60, 90, or even just a daily, weekly kind of plan for how you're going to achieve each step in that plan. And step five, watch all of your goals literally manifest into your life before you even know it.
It's insane.
And like, I'm just so happy that you're here, because I feel like I was babbling at the camera, but we had such a good conversation about this. Good. That's kind of all I have for goal setting. I have so much other stuff. I'm excited to kind of be doing this series. I have so much to dive into. I'm really excited. If you guys want to learn more, go follow my Instagram. It'll be down below. Make sure to check out Nicole's video that we did. We talked about a lot of other cool like starting a business kind of techniques and things like that. It'll be linked down below. Follow her on Instagram. Subscribe to her. She's so awesome. And I think I'm going to be starting an Instagram soon for my like mindset training / manifestation business, and just kind of post for now just like positive quotes and stuff, like things that I live by that are really helping me. So I'll be sure to like tell you guys when are you kidding me? I'm just kidding.
I couldn't hold it in.
Anyway, that's all for today's video. I hope you guys enjoyed, and I will see you next time. Bye!